Vernon comes out firing. Ricky Hemberger starts the game off with a 3 for the Vikings. Then it's Matt Tittle knocking down a 3. And Vernon jumps out to a 10-0 lead over Sparta at Sparta High School. Sparta finally gets on the board. Ryan Quinn hits from downtown. 10-5, Vernon after 1 quarter. Second quarter action, Mitchell Gent down low to Nick DeSoma. And Sparta's down by 1 all of a sudden. Ricky Hemberger bombs away for the Vikings. And they're up 13-10. Dan Tintle with the scoop shot. The Vernon Vikings lead the Sparta Spartans at the break, 17-13. Third quarter action, Ryan Quinn with the steal to Mitchell Gent, and Sparta trails Vernon 19-17. Nick DeSoma powers his way inside, and that would tie the game at 19. Matt Tintle for the Vernon Vikings turnaround jumper in the lane, and that evens the score at 21. Rhett Morosis nails a 3 for the Vikings from the corner, and they go up 24-21. Final seconds, third quarter. Ryan Quinn from downtown, and Sparta has their biggest lead, 28-24 after 3 quarters. Fourth quarter we go. Good ball movement by the Vikings right here. Dan Tintle for Vernon, and the Vikings are down by 1. Ricky Hemberger scores inside, and the Vernon Vikings are still down by 1. The score now is 34-33. Sparta opens up a 5-point lead as Nick DeSoma scores inside, 38-33 Sparta. Matt Tintle keeps his team in the game in the final minutes, hits a 3. They're down 38-36. Final seconds, regulation, Vernon down by 3. Matt Tintle from way downtown ties the game at 39. We go to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. In the overtime, Ricky Hemberger starts things off with a big 3 for the Vernon Vikings. They go up 42-39. And Vernon hits 6 of 7 foul shots down the stretch to ice the win. They beat Sparta in overtime. Its final score, 51-44.
We have two away games to finish out the regular season, and we're coming off a couple of losses away, so having this win was a big thing to help get the season going at the end.
2 road games to end the year against 2 teams from the SEIL, and we wanted to win both of them, so we got 1 down. Just wanted to go.
Sparta's a great team. Coach Brennan's a great coach. It does really wonders for us. With the playoffs coming up, we have the Tri-County tournament where there's 16 very capable teams in there. And then, when we go to North 1 Group 4, there's always going to be 16 capable teams there. But I told the guys, we just continue to work hard, work together, and believe in ourselves, through thick and thin. Things will work out for us. And hopefully, that tough schedule we had during the season, all these things will come into play down the stretch.
Matt Tintle hit a big 3-point shot to send the game into overtime for Vernon.
Through the game, it was kind of a defensive battle, and we got down to it. We were looking for either me or Ricky, and one of us, whoever got open, was going to take it. So chips fell for us.
Real big, we tried to spread the floor because we knew they were going to come at us with some kind of trap. And we were looking to get some penetrate and pitch, to either Ricky or Matt, to the wings. And Matt, received the basketball and took what the defense gave to him and just made a huge shot, a big-time shot. And he wanted the ball at that point, which, really says a lot about his desire and his character there.
Vernon hit 6 of 7 foul shots in the overtime period to ice the victory.
We want to really go to the ball on the press and, again, try to either get into Ricky or I, try to step up to the plate and hit the free throws to kind of ice the game. So we were fortunate today.
It's mostly in practice. We concentrate really hard and just work on our foul shots so we know when we come down to the end of the game we got to make them.
Clutch down the stretch, it's one of those nights we had a lot of good looks at the basket. We just didn't finish well tonight, but defensively we just scratched, we clawed, we stayed in it, and that big 3 to force the overtime and the 6 for 7 free throws was huge. I think those 2 3-pointers, the one at the end of regulation and Ricky's at the beginning of overtime, kind of got that weight off the weight fell off our shoulders, and we were able to relax more on offense.